guess we're on different things. I guess now we're just as strangers. You said it's no fun, babe. I was not the one.
Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC. It's the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Lucky week 13 it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around as we enter the home stretch of the regular season. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Great, set. All right, anyone, huh? Nelson.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Great, set. On it. Hey, watch him right here. Go. Crown left, Yeti. Go Silver, ready? Nelson.
Hurts on first down. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
There is not a route you throw as a quarterback where timing is more important than that outcut. If you are a millisecond late in this game, with the speed of these players, that ball is far and wide.
Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Great. 63. Hey, 73.
From the red zone now. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First down, Williams to throw. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught, it's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throwing for Hurts. This one's caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 8-7 the score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hurts now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
18-yard line.
63.
And again, here's Hurts. Finds Brown, right side. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Hurts throwing again. It's a screen to Barkley. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get it.
It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so this solid 1st half continues for Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong. And they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Worked so well the first time, hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the the gun. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
And it's third down.
Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. And he's batted away up front. His throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
They'll run for it with Hall. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
I love aggressive defenses. And a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts gets it out wide and complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows their lead to 12.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. Stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. Going strong at the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts setting up to throw. Forced up, and that's a live football. It is bouncing near the goal line. And it looks like they'll keep possession. Somebody jumped on that right at their own 2-yard line. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long.
Great, check. On anyone, huh? Hey, 73. Hey.
Hurts from his end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on third down. From his end zone, third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. So this one will sail out of bounds, and they're going to give him up to about the 45-yard line.
Their own 45-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
Brings up second and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. He's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Williams on the play action. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up second down. Here's Williams. Breaks with his back. Hall. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Williams. It's on the target to Moore. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. If he helps set his target up, puts more yards on that stat sheet.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready, set.
And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. Nice by a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. Backed up just a bit. Here's another first and goal. Odunze's got it right side. Some good running there to get back what the penalty cost him. Picks up 8. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's second and inches. On play action, Williams. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Williams with a quick pass out line. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 4th and goal.
On 4th down, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears trim the deficit down to 5.
Bears 21.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Xavier Gipson now to return. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
63. Great. Set.
On 1st down, Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Williams to throw on first. Completed to his running back. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Santos' kick is good, and that trims the lead to just a couple. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. His return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. He's up to half, gives them all. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Bears.
First down, Williams to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Gets him the second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Vegas! Watch Spurs!
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears jump in front now by 5.
Eagles 26.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's low and bounces short of his man. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Hey, Silver, Trimmer.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. This is complete, downfield to Smith. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming. Hurts looking to throw. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. 3rd go and a 2-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness and analytics, but I will tell you, Kate, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more plays. But you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more 2-point shots they've got on that script.
And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after he already took one to the house. You could feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him, and he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on second, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Biggie Angels. Slam left. Slam left.
Looking to throw. He brings it in. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good. For the Bears, 1st down. A gain of 1 yard. And the Bears, 1st down.
Williams on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveless. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. Kicks it down the hole. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Bears, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Chicago.
1st down, Williams. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Blue. Vegas, touchdown. Yes.
Again, it's Williams. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Man in motion, out of the slot. 3rd and long for him here. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Quick throw, right side, complete to stop this drive. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. They'll get 31 yards on the play. Philadelphia. First down.
First down.
They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, pass.
First down throwing from Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
On second down, here's Barkley. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Hurts on first down. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's going to be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He goes down. The Bears got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Now Hurts on third and long. That's incomplete left side. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that brings up fourth and long.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. He's back to throw. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. So after that, we'll change the ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the fourth. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun snap, a get to Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense up to the line fast. Williams from the gun. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Come, Gilly! Come, Gilly!
Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 5 at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
Vegas, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Yes, 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 yes.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a fourth-quarter lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Here's Williams again. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it.
He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Ready to run!
First down, Williams to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this hit. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. DJ Moore, the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hurts throwing again. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And this is going to be Cobb getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready to run!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Now Williams finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up 3rd down.
Vegas, punch forward, punch, yes, 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 yes. Go.
Looking to throw. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Bears, 1st down.
Williams set to pass. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing again on 2nd. Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. He is into the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
First down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 12 in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Watch right. Yes. Cover.
Williams trying to throw for it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defenses stop them.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
63, easy, 63, back. Call up Yeti.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles down by 12. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Hurts now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they're gonna bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
7 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Throw is caught. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a gain 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
So without a timeout to call, this winds up as a delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So second down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Over the pace here as the clock continues to run.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
They give on second to Hall. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. At the 20. And they take this in for the score. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching them off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Gibson now to return. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Don't toss it. Carl Vieri. Don't toss it.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. So the Bears take this one on the road. And I doubt they're going to be doing much shopping today, Brock. Probably more ice baths and relaxation ahead after getting the victory on this Black Friday. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scotts. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.